a first for Greg Gorey.
I think I've never been able to do
Something that happened to Greg Gorey for the first time ever in his life.
For the first time in my life, made a very good, very decent ribeye steak.
Oh.
I can't grill a steak to save my life. They always suck. They're boring. They're overdone or they're underdone. This was perfectly done. And I did it in a pan because my grill is out of commission at the moment.
What's wrong with the grill?
I'm getting it ripped out because I'm getting a new one.
You're getting it ripped out.
Installed.
Greg, isn't it on wheels? Can't you just roll it
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, roll it to the curb, right?
How hard is that?
It's a built-in. And
Ooh.
so I was craving
La-di-da.
I was craving a steak, and I made a ribeye in a pan, and
Yeah.
it was damn good.
Did you do the whole thing where they put, like I see on the cooking shows, they put like a little pat of butter in there?
Yeah, you got to butter baste it.
What's the
did.
little thing that looks like the little branch from a
The
Christmas
rosemary.
tree?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't-
put half a bush in there.
I didn't do any bush bits,
Shrubbery.
but I
Yeah,
did
they
do the
lean
thing.
the pan to the side, they take the spoon, and they just kind of
That's what I
ladle it over
do.
the top. And
But
It'll
I
always
think
be
the
good.
key was, like in these cooking shows, they say, don't play with your meat. Just
Yeah.
let it go.
Let there be a lesson, children.
I put it in for 4 minutes, then flipped it, and then that's when I put the pat of butter, and then it kind of got a little bit of melty. And
now,
then
did you finish it in the oven?
I did not,
Oh, okay.
and it turned out great.
Good.
Did you let your meat rest for a few minutes?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
and it
not
was
an
good.
animal.
It was really good. I was excited because I actually made a good steak
That
for the
sounds
first time in
great.
my life. And I like to think I'm a decent cook, so I should be able to make a steak. And I finally did.
Nice.
What about your jeers?
My Jeers is a mega downer.
Uh-oh.
So, but it's been 4 months now since my brother died. And I got to say, it almost gets harder. And grief sucks. And for Father's Day to call my dad and to hear the tone of his voice is completely different. And I don't really even know what I'm trying to say. It's just that I thought it would get way easier. It's kind of getting harder.
Well,
That's interesting.
don't they say, and I don't know, so I can't pretend to truly understand, just based on what people have said, don't you have to go through like a full 12-month cycle of going through each thing
I think
for the
so.
first time? Like,
Yeah.
it
The
would have been
first
his
Father's
birthday.
Day,
It would have
right.
been like, so now talking to your dad on Father's Day,
Yeah.
the first time after that,
Yeah.
You have to go
think
through
That makes
each one of
sense.
those things. You got to go through the holidays for the first time and
Right.
get through that, because then there's frame of reference on all that.
Yeah.
At
I
least
guess so.
mentally. What the-
Yeah.
you know.
Because I can't believe it's been 4 months already, and I thought it would get easier. It's just getting harder, and then hearing the tone of their voices sucks, and it just changes the dynamic of everything. And
No.
I'm just bummed out.
Yeah,
It's
but you just got to think about that steak,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
whenever you start feeling bad or start feeling down,
There's always a ribeye.
just think
Yeah.
about that one
Think about
steak
that
that you
ribeye.
got right.
The one time in my life
In
I made
50 years, he
an
made one
edible
good steak.
and then it's all better.